Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Guy on the Couch Sports here. I'm your host, Guy on the Couch. Before I get started today, I'd just like to say thoughts and prayers with Ukraine right now. Um, the senseless act of violence that's going on right now, caused by the Russian President Vladimir Putin, completely unnecessary. Just know, you got your back, y'all. Got your back. Hope this senseless shit ends real fucking soon. Like, seriously. But yeah. Let me get into what I'm here for. And that's to talk about our Maple Leafs tonight as they play the Minnesota Wild. This is the second meeting between these two teams. Last time we played them was in Minnesota. Leafs lost that game 4-3 in shootout, I believe it was. Man, early on in that game, it didn't look good for the Leafs. They were down early, 3-0. I didn't think they'd come back. But the guys actually showed some fight. And ended up coming back to tie the game, to get a point, much needed point. And we forced it into an overtime and shootout. Almost won it in overtime too, actually. But yeah, so I'm glad they were able to fight back and get that point. Hopefully tonight, that was the same game actually. Let's go back to that. That was the same game. I believe Marcus Foligno ran into Jack Campbell and almost concussed my dude. Jack was fine. But that doesn't mean, Foligno should have just ran him like that. And it was kind of crazy because, there wasn't much done to him after that incident either. So maybe the Leafs get revenge tonight on Foligno. That game really pissed me off. But anyway, let's talk about tonight's game. I'm looking forward to tonight's game. It's a new day, new game. No need to be upset about the last game still. We did get a point, and they did play a well-rounded game a little bit. They almost came away with a win, if not for, Jack shitting the bed. Actually, on that topic there of Jack shitting the bed, somebody that night messaged me, and I was like, aren't you being a little too hard on Jack? He's the reason why we're here. I'm like, he's part of the reason why we're here. Yeah, absolutely. Jack had a great late October, all of November. And then he's been shit since December. Right? Basically since December 1st, Jack has been nowhere to be found. And yet the team still carried him to wins. So while he was the reason why we were winning early in the season, right now, it's balanced itself out, and he's the reason we're now winning. And the team did carry him for 2 months. Look, the way I see it in sports, I'll repeat this again. It's always about the name on the jersey first, the front of the jersey. I like players, I enjoy them, but they're only here for a short time, and they're gone. So it's about what you're bringing to my team at the moment. For me, I'm not attached to any player. If Matthews went on like a 50-game cold streak right now, I'd be just as hard on him. I don't care about what he's done before. It's about what you're doing now. I want my team to win. If you're hurting my team's chances of winning, you're going to hear that from me. I don't care if you're good in October. Are you still good in February? And if you're not, you need to hear about that. That goes for John Tavares. It goes for William Nylander. If Mitch was playing like shit right now, he would be hearing that from me too. I don't like you people who get so emotionally attached to these players and then think they can't do any wrong. That ain't me. So if you have a hard time hearing that shit, don't listen to me. Plain and simple. Don't listen to me. Go to your Kumbaya club and go cheer on Jack Campbell still for failing. Go ahead. I don't care. That's your own choice. Just like I'm going to do what I'm going to do. All right? Now, with that said, tonight, Sheldon seems to be going with Peter Mrazek. He's just throwing one goalie in, throwing the other in, just trying to see what sticks. He's trying to get wins right now, trying to get some consistency out of his goaltending. And it's not been all goaltending's fault, but they're not helping the cause right now. The defense is what it is. They've been struggling for a while. But some of the mistakes right now, it's just the goalie's playing awful as well. And until Kyle fixes both or one, this issue is going to consist for quite a while to come. Which is, like I said, is why I don't have much confidence in the team currently. But tonight is a new night. We're playing the Wild today. Now, the Wild are a pretty good team. Don't get that twisted. This team's a high-scoring team. They're one of the highest-scoring teams in the league, actually. So, again, it's another night where if the Leafs do not show up, there's a good chance they can be really embarrassed tonight. But they're back home now, and they have a crowd in the arena. So I'm hoping that motivates the team tonight. I really hope that gets their juices flowing. We got to snap out of this 3-game losing streak. Which, by the way, the team's been fairly consistent because this is their first 3-game losing streak since October 18th to the 25th. During that time, they lost 4 games. That was the last time they lost 3 or more. So, for the most part, they've been fairly consistent all year long. It just sucks that they're going through this rough patch right now when teams should be gearing up for the playoffs. Right? Like, that's when you want to see it. It's getting close to that. The trade deadline's coming. You want to start playing your better hockey now. So that's what's bothering me most. Like on Tuesday when they played Columbus, they outshot the Blue Jackets 42-30. They just couldn't get any saves. Matthews had a career-high 11 shots that game. 11 shots, everything Matty took was on net. Mind you, they also missed quite a few shots that game too, but I'm talking about Matty right now. And that was his 4th game this season where he had 3 or more points. Safe to say that gap tooth is no longer affecting his play. He's back to the pre-gap tooth Matthews, which I'm happy to see. He had a couple rough games there where he wasn't really doing much. He wasn't even taking shots, actually. If I'm not mistaken, I think one of the games in Montreal, he had like 2 or 3 shots. That's not Matty's game. Right? Matty takes shots everywhere. So that's what led me to believe maybe there was something wrong with his tooth. It's still paining him a little bit. But I think he's back now. It's healed a bit. The swelling's gone down. Looks like he's wearing a mouth guard now. So, I'm ready for tonight's game. I'm ready for Kaprizov and the Wild to throw everything they can at Mrazek and see what Mrazek can do. I think if Mrazek truly fails tonight, Kyle's definitely going to have to look at goaltending. And I don't know what he can give up for goaltending. Or what he can get. Who's available right now? Who's willing to give up their starter? It's going to cost you a ton. So, what are you going to do? You need to have at least one goalie you can depend on. I'm hoping Jack can snap out of this funk. Because when he's on his game, he's really damn good. He was being talked about early in the season for a Vezina. That's how good Jack was. And that's how good Jack's been as a Maple Leaf. If I'm not mistaken, he's 42-13 as a career Leaf. That's incredible. Jack's been great for the Leafs. But right now, Jack fucking sucks. So we just need him to get shit going again and get this team back on track. So it looks like Keefe is making some roster changes tonight. I believe Andre Kasha is going to be playing with Tavares and Nylander tonight. I don't know if that was the move, but it's worth a shot. I think the move would have been to probably move Nylander down, because Kerfoot really hasn't been that bad. I mean, watching the games, it hasn't really been Kerfoot the issue. I mean, he had a brutal defensive gap against Columbus. I believe he's just watching. No, I think it was Montreal, actually. But he was right back in the lineup the next day. I mean, that whole line's been bad. So I guess, whatever. You remove Kerfoot, bring him down a bit, leave Nylander there. If that doesn't go well, then you move Nylander back and put Kerfoot and try that. But I guess, I can't really knock Sheldon for at least trying something different right now. Is it good enough? We'll see. Anyways, let's take a look at the stats here. See how the two teams compare. As you can see, the Wild are 15-10-2 on the road. So they're not a bad road team. Leafs are 18-5-1 at home. Still a great record at home. Just been struggling on the road lately. Last 5 games here, Minnesota lost their last game to Ottawa, actually. 4-3. So they've been playing about 500 hockey lately. Basically the same as the Leafs. So, somebody's got to snap out of this streak tonight. The streak of shitty hockey. Hopefully the Leafs can do that tonight. I don't give a damn what Minnesota does. They can do the next game. I don't need them doing it tonight. But yeah, so you see the last 5 games between the two teams here. Let's look at the team stats between the two teams. As you can see, Minnesota can score with the best of them. They don't defend as well. They give up as much as they, almost as much as they score. They like to shoot the puck a lot, so do the Leafs. Power play favors the Leafs. Penalty kill favors the Leafs. But lately, a lot of things have been favoring the Leafs, and they just keep losing. So it doesn't really matter what favors the Leafs. Not right now. Maybe back in November, when things favor the Leafs, they dominated. Now, it doesn't matter. They've been playing a lot of shit teams, and they've been losing to those shit teams. Hopefully tonight's not another one of those losses. I don't want to see that. Let's look at team leaders here. Kaprizov. Kid's nasty. I've watched some Minnesota games this year. He's damn good, man. He's legit. Obviously, Maddie leads the way here with 34. 34 with 34. Love it. Kaprizov and Maddie are tied in points. Dumba's having a pretty good year. 23 minutes. Morgan, 24 minutes. Talbot and Campbell here. But Campbell's not starting, neither is Talbot. So that's it for that. So I saw something that was pretty cool today. Mark Masters tweeted this. So I think yesterday it came out that Rodion Amirov had a brain tumor. Hope he gets well soon. Shout out to you, bro. So today the Leafs followed that up with get well support message to the guy. They filmed that after practice today. I thought that was pretty cool. Right? Good support for the dude. Really hope he does get better and comes back strong. Kid's got a lot of skill. We're gonna need that, especially with that ELC contract, right? So hope he does get well, comes back hard and strong, ready to go like a bull. But yeah, so that's it for me today. I'll be back after the game. Again, I'm hoping I'm in a better mood with a win. I hope Mrazek plays well. Hope that second line plays well. Hope John scores a goal tonight. Hope Willie scores a goal tonight. Like, I want to see these guys do well. They're playing for my team, so I obviously want to see them do well every time. Right? So that's what I'm looking forward to tonight. Looking forward to the second line producing. Looking forward to Mrazek having a big game. And I'm looking forward to a Leafs win. If I get all three, I'm going to come on here tonight extremely happy. If not, I'm going to be pretty pissed. I hate doing angry videos. But this team makes me so angry sometimes. Shit. Anyways, this is Guy on the Couch Sports. Thanks for joining me for this quick. I think it was quick. I don't know. Up to you. You decide if it was quick or not. This quick pre-game preview. All right. We'll see you tonight after the game. Peace.